It's fall in the Cariboo region of British Columbia. This is one of my favorite places to chase stillwater trout. I have many fond memories fishing the numerous productive lakes located within this region. On this trip, I'll be fishing with good friends Ryan Ermit, Trevor Tatarchuk, Mike Green, and Brent Gill from Wait For It Films. Together, using Airbnb, we rented a house in Williams Lake. Centrally located, Williams Lake proved to be a perfect base camp. Typically, it takes approximately 10 hours for me to drive to Williams Lake. This time, as fortune would have it, we were a bit delayed due to an incident just west of Jasper. By the time Ryan and I arrived, some 2 hours later than we anticipated, we were full of excitement for the week ahead. The weather looked promising. Hopefully the fishing would match our anticipation. Our first day started like every day of our adventure, a convoy of trucks and boats traveling from Williams Lake to each lake on our list. What you got going there? A little 10 carat, Mike?
What's that?
You got a little 10 carat going with that rod?
Yeah, I thought I'd try something different today.
Here, buddy.
A little bit of a tangle here. It's all good though.
Well, better find out now than when that fish is ripping line off.
That's right.
This, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good luck plum. What you do when you have a good luck plum. Scuds, 10 feet.
From the master, plum, scuds, 10 feet. We'll see if it holds up. What was that on?
Balance bruised.
Ah, the old faithful. Good job, buddy. One for Joe. The old Moby's waiting. Got spirit, huh?
That's spirit, yeah.
That's not bad. Into the bucket. Skunks out, bud?
Skunks out, yeah.
See what's going on with this thing. Here, I'll pass them over to you. Here you go.
Well, it's been tough out here. Got a couple on balanced leeches, damsels. We fished the gamut today for stillwater flies, and just left from one side of the lake to the other. Found a little bay in here, a little quiet bay out of the wind.
We sat there for a long time. Ryan got 2 fish hanging a balanced leech bruised under an indicator. Looked good, and then it just quieted down. The wind dropped. Both fish we've caught have tiny, uber tiny, size 18 scuds in them, Hyalella, little tiny guys. So we've moved up. We've seen some fish moving up in the lily pad, so we've moved up into about 9 feet of water where we can cast through the channels and into the pads because we believe there's some fish cruising around here feeding. We'll see if we can drag one of them out. Ooh.
That's twice a fish has rolled right there. And Ryan switcheroos it, fires it in the hole. 16 scuds on a slow sinking line the whole day, and I've only had 1 fish. It's called commitment.
Despite our efforts, day 1 didn't exactly go to plan. Conditions seemed perfect, but the trout proved to be, well, consistently inconsistent. I think Trevor summed up our day perfectly.
It sucks.
Finally, we have been struggling a little bit. Everybody's getting them on chironomids. We've had some break-offs, but we're starting to get boatmen and backswimmers. And I put a backswimmer on because I could see the large white bugs flying around. That's a backswimmer. This fish rolled just up from Ryan. 2 strips, and he ate it. Nice Fraser Valley. On the coastal quick shooter. Hold up.
You take it hard?
Yeah, well, yeah, not super hard, but definitely locked up and then shake. We'll just sit down here and bring him in. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. How's that? Look at the way the golden light shines off of him. Beautiful fish. Let him rest. Pumping hard. Come on, are you ready? There he goes. Thank you. Yes! Team Alberta's finally on the board. And the boatmen and the backswimmers are moving. Ryan, what's the plan? We just anchored up here.
I'm gonna throw on John Kent's hog magnet. No rhyme or reason to what they're doing, so we're sitting in about 17. Been getting lucky at about 12, 14 feet down, so we'll set the indicator and see what happens here. Hopefully it goes down.
Ryan is on. Yeah, it's a nice fish. Looks Panaski.
He's not huge, but feels good right now, I tell you.
Go, should you move to the left a bit? Right to the right in there.
On the hog magnet. We came in here to get out of the sun a little bit, being a little fair-skinned ourselves. It's a nice looking fish, Ryan. How far down, buddy?
I think I was about 15, 16.
So we've just figured out it's a bit of a patience game. Waiting for the right fish to show up. That's a pretty looking fish.
Oh,
almost.
Swing and a miss.
Yes, don't lose him now. That's a nice fish, buddy. There we go. Way to go, Ryan. Trevor's on again. He's been fishing chironomids all day.
It's a little guy. Off, Indy.
Still using the darker colors, Trevor?
This one is going to be ASB with a red rib.
So like a gunmetal chromie.
Yeah. Little penny.
Penny for your thoughts? Well done, Trevor. on. Looks like another good fish. Nice silver bright panask. I got a lot of line at my feet, so I'm using my pinky here to guide, but not. When you do that, you want to always make sure your rod tip stays high, because the natural inclination is to lower your head, and of course that lowers the rod tip you follow. But if you get the line up on the reel, good habit to get into, even with small fish, because when you do get a big fish, it becomes second nature, and a big fish will always exploit every opportunity, including getting you to step on your fly line and break it off. So all I'm doing is I'm using a Rio Coastal Quick Shooter. It's actually a line designed for sea run cutthroat fishing, but it's perfect shallow water lake line, because it's got a 30-foot clear tip that sinks at about 1.5 to 2 inches per second. I'm just casting it into those shallows. Slow hand twist retrieve with a Stillwater nymph, Denny Rickards pattern. Excellent fall pattern, suggestive. It represents a scud, a damsel. It's just buggy and looks good to eat. And slow 5-turn hand twist with pauses. And it just gets heavy. It almost feels like weeds. Nice little panask here. Look at that, right in the scissors, right in the side of the mouth. Grab and turn. Oh! There we go, into the bucket. All right. Look at that, let's get some morning light on that thing. Look at those, what a beautiful fish. Very silver, your prototypical Kamloops rainbow. Let's unbutton them. What you show. I'll take 100 of those all day long. Fall fishing in the Cariboo. Can't be beat. Ryan's on. Ryan's on. On the scuds. Right, Ryan?
Yeah.
What kind of retrieve?
Short and choppy. That throat pump had those couple of big gammarus in them, and thought we'd give it a go. Feels nice.
They're all nice. Just gorgeous fish. Some better light on the subject here. 1 minute we're in the light, 1 minute we're in the dark. Good job, bud. Whoa! And that's the Camelux. Like they don't like it. Into the basket. I'll let you do the honors, my friend. Brent's on. He's been waiting for it. Good fish, Brent?
Yeah, it's just I got myself parked in the lily pads here, Phil.
Nothing can go wrong with that, I don't think.
As long as you got good tippet, right?
Look at that line management, what a professional. Was that on Scud?
It was, yeah. Number 12, white olive. I do have myself in a bad spot here, though.
But it's a good photography spot.
Good spot.
Brent's trying to get the GoPro bubble out.
Looks like I have a bit of clear water behind the boat.
Yeah, that might be the best spot, and steer him around there. Got the custom Moby. Well done, Brent. Heading for them weeds.
Brent's anchor rope.
Steer him out, that's right. On the scud again?
Yeah.
Right in the snout. I've been watching Mike put on a bit of a show with some blobs. So we moved in right next door. First cast, 5.5 feet down. We're in 8 feet of water. This big fish, this is a nice big fish. Sucked her under. Good hard tug. Nothing subtle about it. Well, Ryan had to get his gear out of there real quick, right, Ryan?
Yeah. I thought I was going to share in that experience with you.
On the prawn. Washed out, really washed out pink. Nice fish. Nice panask. Look at that. I'll just pick him up and see that blob is right in his face. Right there, tip of the snout, little pink bead on it. Little to no spots below the lateral line. Dark back. That's a beautiful, healthy maiden fish. Okay, thanks for playing. Woohoo! On the blob, Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan's on the blob.
Not a big fish.
Get shot from here. There you go.
Ooh,
Little guy.
they all count. He's our pet. It's a beautiful fish. Just cruising leisurely. That fish is a feeder. If you get the right presentation to him, there's a chance he'll eat. It's like driving on glass.
this booby on, try to work this hole. Get down deep, drop off to about 20. We'll see what's at the bottom.
Ryan is on. Just moved into this deep pocket, like a crater amongst the shoals. And Ryan's put on a Type 6 with a booby. Oh, I can see that flash of silver out there.
Oh my god, he's huge over here. Oh, anchor rope.
Good job, Ryan. That's on the M Series 5 weight.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Look at this silver on that. Oh, that's a beautiful fish, Ryan. Oh, and Mike's in too. Just take a quick look over there. You can see Mike's got one on. Ryan's got one on. Good job, buddy. Look at those things. Just
Double header, buddy.
beautiful silver fish. You can see it flashing in the water there.
What'd you get yours on?
There's another one cruising right there, following. I can see one off to the left here.
Ooh, what a slab.
Do you want to take him on this side, or are my lines here?
I
That's
just
all.
want to take him wherever he wants to take me.
I know, but I don't want him taking you into my line. And then you'll be mad at me. Somebody rang the dinner bell. We can take him on this side, Ryan.
Okay, Phil. I'm just letting him do what he wants.
Mr. Moby's waiting for him. Oh, look at that booby right in the side of the mouth. Crystal clear water. Oh my God, buddy! Mad. Now it's mad. Just, he might be coming up when he hits those shallows. I don't want him going that way, so I'll give him the opposite. On the indicator, about 11 feet down, 22 feet of water. But we're hanging, these shoals just fall off into the depths. They're almost vertical at times, it seems. And these fish are cruising right along the edge, and I'm just sitting down to get something, and I looked up, my indicator wasn't there. These fish, so we can see them. This water is so clear. It's always good to get them on the reel whenever you can. There's a lot of stuff in the boat here. Last thing you want to do is step on a fly line. Look at the silver sides.
Nice fish.
They just glow down there. I was less than impressed. Beautiful fish. Lake's so crystal clear. Earlier in the morning we could see them on the shoals. They didn't seem to want to play, so we moved to the edges where they can cruise and feed. Got that security of deep water nearby, which is very handy when they're fighting fish, because that's where they want to go. Look at the silver sides of that. As Mike said, freshwater steelhead. Look at that. These fish are spectacular. Thing's huge. He doesn't want to come in right now, but you leave me a message. Mr. Moby's behind you, Ryan. Look at him glow down there. And burping bubbles. There, I got him. Stay down so I don't spook him. He's already alerted. Oh, these are magnificent fish. Look at the beautiful red sides. How's that for lunch? Look at that lateral line on there. Just prominent. All right. At the end of our day, Trevor, Ryan, Mike, and I emptied my 14-foot marlin. Together, we then loaded it back up the steep embankment and onto the trailer. Brent, on the other hand, well, he used a rather unique method to recover his boat. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you enjoy the videos on this channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that bell, and you'll get notifications about future videos just like this one. We'll see you next time.
You never stop learning!
Thanks, Brent.